It's your boy there, smacking y'all with the Yah-Mean of the day. Whatever you do in life, you're taking a gamble. I don't care what you do. Anything that you do in life, you're taking a gamble. It's like you in your hood. You rolling the dice on the corner with the homies. You don't know what you're going to get when that dice turns over. Everything is a gamble. So why are we so afraid to fail? Why are we so afraid to take chances? I turn this car on, put my seatbelt on, check the mirrors, pull off, do everything safe and sound like we was taught on the test by the instructors, right? But there's no guarantee that I get to my destination safe and sound. There's no guarantee. Whatever you want to do in life, whether it's relationships, business-wise, you just starting a new job at this company that you've been trying to get at for the last 3 years, and you finally got in. There's no guarantee that you'll stay past the 90-day mark, because things switch, things change. Anything can happen, and you have to adjust to the situations. Nothing is guaranteed. I don't care if a man get on his knees today and propose. There's no guarantee that you'll make it past the engagement, because things change. Marriages, we pray that they do. You look at your partner who you decide to jump that broom with. They pass all the qualities of what you want on the test. That's what make you take that step forward. But we don't know when the switch up is going to come in 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. We just hope that it don't. And you do everything that you're supposed to do, possibly, to make it work to death do us, as the vows say. But it's no guarantee. So why are we so scared to fail? If there are no guarantees, why are we so scared to fail? There's no guarantee with your life. You might have 2 hours left on this earth today. So why are you not out there taking chances? We worry about so much of the negatives instead of the positives of things that can go right instead of going wrong. We only dance with this life journey one time. You only two-step with this thing one time. And then when you go home to that home, not down here. And what you felt to realize is that home is luxury, but you'll be leaving behind people who you feel is luxury while you're here on earth. You may not see them for another 50 more years. This life thing is serious. Anything that you do in life is a gamble. There's no guarantee. So we shouldn't be afraid to fail. We shouldn't be afraid to take chances. And yes, you can be disappointed if things don't work out, but you have to understand, once the smoke clears and you get out of your emotions, you realize that things don't last forever. Why do you think every year you're getting a letter or you're getting an email saying that your license, I'm sorry, not your license, but your insurance card is up and you have to renew? Now say if you don't renew and you don't drive again, you never will have insurance again. It's over. But it was a part of your life for the last 3 or 4 years or whatever. Every 4 years, your driver's license expires. If you decide to not renew it, you'll never drive again. Well, legally. Nothing lasts forever. We don't want to hear that, but nothing lasts forever. So you have to enjoy the moment while it's here. Making sure that you take advantage of opportunities that seems thrilling to you. And even if it may feel like it's a little spooky to you. Because that's how it's supposed to feel when you're growing out here. It's supposed to be spooky. You're supposed to feel uncomfortable. You're not doing great things until you feel uncomfortable. Our favorite artists, our favorite hip-hop artists, our favorite singers, How many takes you think it takes them in the booth to finally get that verse right that we quote? I don't know how true it is, but I heard Dr. Dre, and I could believe it. I heard Dr. Dre, and this was a source from Snoop. Dr. Dre make them record the verse damn near 50 times until his liking. And he's a top artist. Snoop Dogg is a legend. You would think Snoop would go in there and just knock it out in one case because he is who he is. But Dr. Dre is a scientist. He's a mastermind. He's going to make you do that verse 50 times until you get it right. He's going to make you do it 50 times until you get it right. So out here, we have to do what we have to do out here. But understand that things are not guaranteed. We wake up every day. We don't know what's going to be our last. The question is, what are you going to do today? Huh? What are you going to do today? A lot of us as black folks are scared to own. We don't want the responsibility of nothing. Whether it's a house or it's some type of business, an LLC, and corporation, we scared to own. We don't want no ties to that. It's easier to pay somebody to live. And that's fine. That's your choice. But understand that you can't complain about your neighborhood being bought up, other races setting up shop in a place that you love and you grew up where your heart is. But you're talking about you don't want to own anything because you don't want the responsibilities. You're part of the problem. Why do you think they're able to come in and wipe us out? Because we don't own nothing. We've been renting for 22 years. We have families renting for 22 years in the urban communities. Until some landlord gets a deal by some big time CEO, house buyer, and say, hey, I got this amount of money for you. Get rid of this place. And he takes the deal. Now he's looking at you and say, oh, you got to go. You have to find somewhere else to stay. I'm selling this place. The money was too good. But that's what they can do when you don't have any control. He was the owner. He's allowed to make that deal because he owns it. You don't have any say-so. So all your $1,500 that you were given is down the drain. Now, it's cool if it works for you. I'm not here to tell people how to live their lives. But I do think that us as black folks need to own something, some type of investment. Part of the problem is we don't own anything. So it's easier for them to dictate on what we do and how we move. They're going to always try, but it's a little harder when you own something. When they don't have control of something that's in your possession, that you own. It's just kind of funny where people just say they don't want any responsibilities. It's easier for them to just pay a landlord and do this, that, and the third, right? But every time we turn around, they having more children. Now, what more of an investment is that? You're scared of responsibilities of a home, something that you can sell, that you can lose. You don't want to, but you can. But you're not selling your kid. If your kid doesn't pass away, God forbid, you know what I mean? You're not getting rid of your kid. It's a forever investment. There's no more serious investment than having children. You don't want any parts of a housewarming, but you want us to come to the baby shower. You need a place to own for the children. Something that you could pass down. Everybody doesn't have to be a CEO. Everybody doesn't have to be this big-time business owner, entrepreneur. Everybody know that it'd be nice if you have it on the side, something for yourself. But if that's not what you want to do, cool. Work the 9 to 5, work at a company, crush it. But own something. Something. We built this place. And y'all don't want to own any land? At least try to? Shit, I don't care if I fell doing it. It was a great feeling what I did. And I'm going to do everything I can possibly to never, ever lose it. But that feeling of the ownership is pretty damn dope. I know I was treated differently when I walked into places. Sir, do you own your home? Yes, I do. Oh, okay, we have this for you. It just, everything was just different. We can't be scared to fail. Anything you do in life is a gamble. You might as well get the top prizes. Go for the top. Go for the big fish. Don't go for the small shit. Go for the big fish. I don't want that tilapia. I'm going for the goddamn well. That's what I'm going for. We can't be afraid to fail. We can't be afraid to take chances. Anything you do is rolling the dice. You gambling. That's all you doing is gambling. Us as black folks, I want to see us come up. I want to see us do great things. I want to see us conquer over our fears. If you feeling somebody, if you feeling a girl, I don't care if she's next door. I don't care if she's 3 blocks down. I don't care if she's all the way in California and you live in New York. If you feeling her like that, take the chance to go see her. You never know what's going to come out of it. You never know what's going to come out of it. If you're thinking about moving somewhere and it's been on your mind every day, and you dot all your I's and cross all your T's, and you saving money and you doing all the things that you need to be doing, start getting in a path, start getting in route of taking care of that. We only live once. Stop being so fearful of all these things that it may not be no guarantee anyway. Because you may go. But at least, if you own something, you could pass it down to somebody. Somebody could use it in your family. If you don't have children, you may have a niece. You may have a godchild that you're crazy over. And, you know, that's pretty much your kid. You know what I mean? For now, do something where you can help somebody after you who looks like you, who wears the same skin color as you. That's how we're going to attempt and stay in the race of trying to be ahead out here. But if we don't own nothing, they can dictate everything. Everything. Because we don't have nothing to hold on to. They'll still try to take away from them, but it's harder because you own it. Do something that you never did before, that you want to do. Now, I'm not saying do all these things that you don't want to do. If you don't want to do it, because I know I ain't doing shit that I don't want to do. But if it's something that's on my mind, and it's been on my mind, I'm trying to make plans to do it. I don't care what it is. Sign up for the business that you want to sign up for. Go get the car that you want to drive. Go live in the house that you want the keys to. Go date and go fuck the person who you want to fuck. Be great. Live life. Get the shoes that you want. As long as you got it, go get it. Take time for yourself. Understand that you know that taking care of yourself, self-care is everything. It's the key to the mental. You can be unselfish sometimes. It's okay. Only God can judge you. Fuck the rest of them. And that's the Yah-Mean. Yah-Mean.
The voice of Rizz!